Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network here on YouTube. I'm Naomi the Brickanista, and I am so excited because we are going to be working on a dot set. And I'm excited about this particular dot set because of the color scheme that's in there. But I'm a little sad too because you probably heard that the dots line has been announced to be end of life, which means that the last sets are going to be coming out, I believe, in June. So this is probably the last year that we'll be doing Thrifty Thursdays with dot sets. So we're going to take advantage of it while we can. So anyway, if you're wondering, I'm hovering and I'm going to sit down now and bring my camera down because this set is, you can see that this dot set is kind of large. So I've had to raise my down camera a little bit. And Glenn Copeland is here. Okay, here's a news flash, Glenn. I am this close to finalizing going to Brick Rodeo because I know that you and Zach Martinez and some of my other followers, they love to go to Brick Rodeo. I've heard so many great things. I got the hotel set aside. I do need to pay my registration no later than the 31st. So I'm this close. I'm this close. And I'm super excited because I've heard so many great things. And we are going to have euchre card game going on during the game time. And I've been working with Debbie Boyce on that. And some other people in the Women's Brick Initiative were encouraging me to go. So I'm very, very close. Like I said, I got the hotel reservations done, and I just need to pull the trigger on the registration. So I'm really essentially committing to 3 different conventions this year. That would be Brick Can in Vancouver, which is only 3 hours north of me, so that shouldn't be too hard to do. And then Bricks Cascade in May, which will be going south 3 hours. And then going over to Brick Rodeo in Houston. So I'm a little nervous about going to Houston in the middle of July. Probably not the best time to go, but I'm super excited to be meeting the people. And I've heard that the Brick Rodeo convention is so much fun. End of January is the cutoff for early bird pricing. Yes, that's why I got to pull the trigger because it goes up like $20. I think it's $75. And I think it goes up to $100 if you miss the cutoff. So I've already done early bird for both a Brick Can and Bricks Cascade. I probably, even though it's in my own backyard, I may not be going to BrickCon this year. We'll have to see how things go because that's going to be in October. But at least I'm committing to 3 conventions this year. And since they're not going to have Bricks by the Bay, it made sense for me to pick another one in the summertime. And it's going to be Brick Rodeo. Brick Rodeo event is all in one building, so you don't have to go outside. Okay, well, that's good. As long as you have a room at the hotel. Yeah, I have the room already reserved at the hotel. That I did ahead of time. So I'm set there. And I can't believe it's also very reasonable. So if anybody is thinking about it, at least reserve your hotel room because it's like $128 or $130 a night, which is unheard of for Marriott in Houston. So if you are thinking about going, at least get your reservations in, and you can only do that from the Brick Rodeo site. So I've been working with a couple of the planners. So Sarah's been helping me out, and I'm close to saying I'm going to be there. Like I said, probably by next week. By next Thrifty Thursday, I can tell you for sure. But yeah, I'm super excited. So Glenn, I'm looking forward to meeting you there in person. We came close to meeting in person not too long ago, but this time it'll be great. We can hang out and play euchre and do some other things while we're there. So anyway, so we're going to work on this dot set. And what I was mentioning about the color scheme, look at the lavender plates on this. So this is the message board, and I was able to get this 20% off from Fred Meyer. And look at those plates. They're 16 by 16 lavender plates. So it's too bad Debo's not here because Debo's big into lavender. And I was able to get this 20% off. So it was like $16 and change. And I just, I love also, there's a bunch of curves in this, macaroni tiles. So let me go ahead and show you my down camera and you'll see what I'm talking about. Oops, that's solo layout. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. You have this set, but I think none sealed. Oh, well, I don't know how old this set is. It's new to me. It may have been around for a while, but I just, if you look at just the macaroni pieces, you know, you have this lime green. It looks like you have coral and pink and the teal and white. So you have all of those. So just as a parts pack alone, this looks amazing. Now, what I thought was interesting about the advertising for this. Oh, hey, Brick Jedi, how's it going? Ahoy, hoy. Yeah, I was mentioning to Glenn that, you know, the dots line is going away this year. So I'm going to be doing several dot sets. And this one is the message board. And it's got 531 pieces. It's $19.99, and I got it for 20% off from Fred Meyer. And you can always tell a Fred Meyer one because they put the freaking label right on top, which just annoys me. This set launched in March of 2022. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd never seen this one. So I was super excited. And so this isn't one of the new sets, but it is a $20 set retail. And since it's one of the older sets, and I guess the other thing to keep in mind, folks, is that and the other way you could tell it's a 2022 set is it comes with the yellow trays. I think the 2021 sets were the blue trays. And, you know, for a parts pack, this is a great deal. And you get a sorting tray as well, if you use that as a sorting tray. Some people, they don't like the trays. In fact, I got a whole bunch of trays from Vicarious Brickstress. She sent them to me all the way from Hawaii. I couldn't believe she sent me trays. She sent me some empty trays because I said, yeah, I use them. You know, I like using these also just as a building space. And one thing I may do, some of you have been watching my Thrifty Thursday, my 2-minute tech tip videos. I just started them this year, and I've been using, funny enough, I've been using the lid of a sorting, a pick-a-brick cup for my videos because it's the right size. I did this mostly because I know that if I keep it in here, it stays within the frame. And then also you have a well, so you can put 2 different pieces in this. But I was even thinking that for future ones, maybe I could just use a dots tray. And then as long as I keep within the frame and frame it upright. Yellow trays are the large size, blue are the smaller square ones. Right, exactly. But look at this lavender. OMG, this is just, because you know we do the mock improvs, and I don't have any of these in lavender. So I was super, super excited to see that. And it looks like we have a couple of long plates, and we'll do some preliminary knolling. Oh, it also comes with a brick separator, which is kind of surprising for a $20 set. I don't remember so you probably know right here, one of my favorite dot sets is this rocket that we did. And what I love about this rocket is that it also has a place for a photo, and we put Pandy Panda in space. So we did this on a stream last year, and this will be going away, but this one had the large blue angle plates, and this is a pen holder. So I like the dots line, and I'm surprised and sorry to see that they're discontinuing it. $20 is definitely low, and for including the brick separator. Yes, exactly. And I don't think too many sets get a brick separator for only 20 bucks. So just FYI, folks, if you're thinking about it. And this has 2 brick separators. It's got the little key looking one. And I have seen this in many sets. I have not seen the big brick separator in the dot sets. So that is pretty impressive. So I'm going to give, major thumbs up to that. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. Like I said, I'm a little sad that unfortunately the line is going away. But that also means that right in the middle of summer, or maybe right before Christmas, they're going to have a massive clearance on these. So this is going to be the deal that you want to be looking for. But yeah, the brick separator for this. Oh, this is another awesome piece. Look at that. This I think is for a picture holder, so you can hang this on the wall. So there's two of these in here. While Dots is retiring, the pieces are not. Well, that's true, but trying to get them in quantity will probably not be as easy. So this is pretty cool that I don't think I have another set that has these pieces in them. So that's fun. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep some of the white pieces in here just because I don't have a lot of other sorting trays or different compartments. But I am going to take the gray pieces out. Yeah, there's been a lot of really crazy news going on in the world right now, which is another reason why I'm kind of hesitating about Houston. Because I was like, should I be planning all this travel right now with everything that's happening? I mean, it seems like we're over COVID. However, there's been massive, massive layoffs going on right now, which I have to say, I am just really grateful that I have a job. And at the moment, it looks fairly secure. I mean, you never know, right? But it's definitely something that is pretty scary. I mean, there's, I think, what, 10,000 or 12,000 from Microsoft and Amazon and all of these people. Okay, so we have some of these pearlescent dots that are in here, and we've got the white. So lots of really nice pieces. And like I said, just 561 pieces. I think a pick-a-brick cup is what, $16 now? So I got this whole set for $16. So if you want to spend the time getting more in a pick-a-brick cup, but I mean, look at the variety I got. It's the same cost. You got your order of 200 times each color of the 1x1 pyramids today. Oh, that's sweet. And you got the shop at home pick a brick for quantities. Yes, that's true. I haven't really used that much. I might need to for an upcoming mock that I'm working on. But I've been having so much fun with these 2-minute tech tips. And if any of you have a 2-minute tech tip that you want to share, I mean, if you're too, embarrassed or shy to be on camera, if you want to share with me your 2-minute tech tip, and then I can give you credit and explain it to people live. I have my next guest who's going to be doing the 2-minute tech tip is Brandon, the Brick Hive. So he's going to be, I had mentioned to him that I learned from one of his streams about taking 1x2 translucent tiles, the blue tiles, for water. And what he does is he puts them into a herringbone pattern. And he said, I learned that from somebody else, but I'll do that for you. It's like we all learn from each other, which is kind of the point of the 2-minute tech tip, is that, these are not mind-blowing tips that nobody's ever thought of before. It's just really to raise awareness that you can do some cool things with the pieces you have already if you take a look at these different ways of using them. That's really what it is. And I got the inspiration Christmas time, and I was thinking about what do I want to do for the new year for the channel, and and I was saying to myself, I don't do as much on Instagram. I mean, I don't do the Instagram lives, and part of the reason for that is the archiving capability is not something that is easy to retrieve an old video. And so I told myself, well, what would I do if I wanted to do something that is Instagram and TikTok friendly, that's still within my wheelhouse. In other words, something I'm comfortable doing. Because as you know, I'm not really good at, you know, eating things that taste nasty and dancing for people. And like, it seems like in TikTok, if you're a good dancer, you're going to do really well. And I'm sure if I practiced, I probably could be a good dancer, but I it's not something that I want to think about the next choreography that I have to do, right? That's not really me. So so everybody's been doing that Wednesday dance, which I might be able to do, but I think I would have to get several people willing to do that in a big group. Like maybe if we got a big group of people at Brick Rodeo who all wanted to do the Wednesday dance together, maybe you can get me to do it then. But I don't, I'm not making promises. I'm just saying that the likelihood of you seeing me in a dance video is very small. I think I've only danced once, and that was on one of my anniversary streams with Debo and Matthew Builds Bricks. Okay, so, all right. So as you know, we have the dots line usually has just a pull out like poster type of instructions. Now this was something I did not know, is that they have these things called boost up modules. So this is interesting to see something that says make it weird. To the moon, eggs, bacon, and toast. That's kind of cool. This is very sweet. You are my sunshine. So I think what they're saying is that you can buy these other modules like 41952. This is, I think, 41951, if I remember right. Yeah, this is 41951. And I guess if you add 41952, that is the one with the blue, because you can see this is 41951, which is in the middle, and then two of the, or 41952. I think they needed two of those, unless 41952 comes with four. I guess it does come with four. Yeah. So anyway, just it's interesting, the line, and we were talking about the packaging. So this is the packaging that we have with the yellow trays, and you have the larger packaging. The future is ours. This is the 41952. So this does have the four of the 16 by 16 blue plates. And then we have, it looks like just the dots, that if you wanted to get just the dots without the base plates, or plates rather, 16 by 16 plates. Okay, so this should be pretty straightforward. Just, you know, if you're thinking about building one of these, like in my case, I primarily want this for parts, but I was also thinking, you know, is there any phrase that I want to put in here for for my message board? Because that's what this is, right? Is a message board. So maybe the chat has some ideas about what we might want to do for the message board. And it looks like we're only going to need one of these instead of two. And let me just do this gently. So essentially we're just making a frame, and it's nice is that we have these corner pieces, these corner plates too. Very nice. Yeah, this is where this piece is going to come in handy, right over here. And am I missing a piece? Yeah, I'm missing missing a 1 by 2, just a regular 1 by 2. All right. See, this is what happens when I talk and don't pay attention. Big part of my life is talking and not paying attention. There we go. Yeah, I think this lavender plate, I'm just super excited about this because I know I'm going to be able to use this for other things. Okay, I'm still curious about these because it looks like they want this right dead center in the middle. Is that in the middle? Yeah, I think that's the middle. Okay. Not sure why. I'm guessing maybe it has to do with making sure it's even in the middle, just to keep the, because you have this one plate frame, and then maybe you just need that in the middle as well. Yeah, so this will be a short stream today, because really we're just making a two 16 by 16 plates connected together. Not too difficult. But I have wondered, and this is something I'm also thinking about for a 2-minute tech tip, is about mosaics and planning your mosaics, being able to plan your mosaics and doing that fairly quickly, because I think they can be done quickly if you know some of the tricks. I tend to do things freeform, where I know a lot of people use the different planning tools, whether it's Studio or something else. But yeah. But like I said, I feel bad that dots is going away, but just like all good things, eventually things have to come to an end. All right, almost done. So if you are looking for a parts pack, this is definitely the one. Hey, Lena's here. Hey, yo, buddy. How's it going, Lena? And the Dot Squad forever. How's it going? How's it going, Con? You doing okay? GLS. You know, your buddy Brandon is coming on my show on Tuesday. I'm super excited. So he's gonna be my guest that I'm interviewing, and he's doing a 2-minute tech tip as well. So very, very excited about that. And I need to reach out to you too, in case you said you had some video editing tips that you might want to share. So that would be cool. So this is also a very cool piece. This is a corner piece that has the rounded top, like the bread loaf pieces. So these are going to go in the corners here. Yeah, these are super cool. Woo! You're excited about Brandon being on the show? Yeah, Dots is going the way of Bionicle. Yeah, maybe. Well, the thing is about Bionicle is you have a really, strong fan base. I don't know how strong the fan base is for Dots. I think Dots was a game changer when it came to, enhancing your mocks, but for an actual line, I don't see a lot of people, who are going to be voting for Dots is like, let's bring this back, right? I don't think that's going to happen. And I think their market, they were trying to go after crafters, and crafters are just not into this market. I think they kind of missed it. Yes, Brick Hive is going to be on the show. That's right. And you're actually passing on the gift with purchase. What? Oh, you're not needing more Lego. Yeah. See, that's the thing, is that especially after the holidays, I mean, there's just been so much spending that it's really hard to try to justify spending more and more money, because, and if you think about it, if you were to follow every month all the different incentives, that every month they have a minimum, the VIP parts pack, right? The poly bag. And that alone is like a $50 minimum purchase just to get the parts pack. And then if you add on things like, getting what the Year of the Rabbit model, that one, I think you have to spend $140 to get that. And then when they have things like the Star Wars incentive, which they're going to do another one this year, that's, I think, a $200 minimum purchase to get the special set. And then they'll have other special days. Like last year, they had, what was it? The, why am I blanking on her name? the woman who was with the Jane Goodall, the woman who studied all the apes in the wild. Yeah, they had a special set for her, and what was shocking about that is that there were lines for that just to get that set. Same thing with the Amelia Earhart set when that came out. I think that was the year before. So, but you have to have a minimum purchase, right? so Lego knows what they're doing. But for people who can't afford that, sadly, you just have to wait and buy it third hand is really what we have to do. Which, I mean, it's always great to be the first on the block, right? To be able to do that. But you just have to have your limits. Like the florals. Oh my gosh, that new wildflower floral, that looks amazing. Though I think they missed their window. I think that should have been released closer to Thanksgiving. I think that would have been a great Thanksgiving centerpiece if they would have released it earlier. Because I don't see it as a springtime thing. I see it more of a fall type of, at least the color palette for me. So if you have been noticing these 1x4 rounded, curved, I guess you call them bricks or loaves. I'm not sure what we would call these, but I really like these. These are great. All right, so you get, for a parts pack, that's amazing. Okay, so now the question is, what are we going to write on this? What's going to be our message? What's our message? I guess we could do the BBN. Sometimes they have an alphabet on here. So let's see what they have here. It's okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, I see. If you want the second one, you put it sideways. Yeah, that could be done. Love. That's sweet. Oh, I see. You could do two separate ones. Yeah. Oh, this is cute. Look what they did here with the flamingos. That's pretty dope. Please knock. And this is the one that's on the outside. The wildflower ones is certainly more timely right now. May the clutch be with you. Yeah, actually, can I fit that all on one of these? I'd have to put it. I think I don't know. May the clutch. I'd probably have to do it this way, right? May the clutch be with you. Or it's dope, yo. Yeah. Tell me Tower Plaza. That build just clicked. Yeah, you're practicing to be on Lego Masters, right? That's my vote. Okay, so it sounds like it's dope, yo. That might actually fit. We could do that this way. It's dope, yo. Or we could do it, it's dope, yo, going across too. Yeah, that will certainly fit easier. Okay, I think it's dope, yo, is what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm thinking we could do it. It's dope, yo, maybe going down this way. I don't know. What do you think? Spot the Magic Ninja's here. Hey, Spot. Will your name fit? No, I don't think Brickanista is going to fit on this thing. And I think It's Dope Yo is funnier, right? And if I put It's Dope Yo, I might not disassemble this for a while. I'd have to think about that because that would be cool to have It's Dope Yo. Oh, that would fit like right here. Okay, we might have to do It's Dope Yo. I think May the Clutch may the clutch be with you. I might have to get a big sticker and put that in there. Naomi will certainly fit. Yeah, that's true. I like the It's Dope Yo. I think everybody is kind of keen on that, right? Dope Yo, the long way would be Dope. Yeah. Yeah, I think Naomi would fit, but I think let's go with It's Dope Yo. That sounds more fun, doesn't it? Okay, so now the question is the D. This is nice. they have this massive D. We could also do something kind of like dope with this big D, DOPE. That could be actually, that could take up like the whole thing, like right here. It's like just dope. Let's see. I guess, yeah, let's look at the colors that we have to choose from. I kind of like that lime green for the dope. It's going to be a lot of dots. All right, let's start by, yeah. I can already see this in my mind and I'm laughing. I'm really laughing. Let's see if we do ITS and then a big dope here and then just a yo. All right, let's see if we can do this. I think what we'll do is we'll frame out the big outline first before we start, putting everything in. Use smaller letters. Que sera could be made in dots. Yeah, that won't be able to do that in one stream though. I think that's going to be. I could also do ITS this way, and then dope, and then YO going down too. Okay, so let's see if this, because the way they're doing it is to have the. Like I said, we're gonna do kind of the outlines of this, and and if I change the colors too, I guess we should put some coral in there, right? So because of tricky lug, so maybe we'll put some coral here for the second O. We could say it's dupe, TOOP. That's funny. That's so funny. You guys, have been following me long enough to know. Let's see if we do a P. Should we use maybe this teal color? Let's see, because we would match it with the D. And let's see, probably put the curve in here somewhere. Maybe down farther. It's starting to come together. It might be, I might have to move it over a little bit. That's why we're just doing a frame. Because, let's see. An E, see, they also suggest like putting E's like this too, with this little curve kind of E. Or we can make the E kind of like that, straight. I think probably straight would be what is, let's start with the yellow. Oops. Or should I go with pink? Let's see. Yeah, I think this might be a little, see if we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we move this in one. And then if we move this in one, we make it 4 across, or that one's 3 across. Now let's do 4 across. Let's try to make it all 4 across, I think. Okay, and then we'll need to move that over. Did you make a GLS dot sign yet? I don't know, that would be good. I assume she can only put dope on there if they are that big. Now the other ones are going to be smaller. Yeah, the it's and then dope is like dope, right? It's like for emphasis that, dope is cool. It's dope, yo. Yeah, you'll see it come together. You'll see. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look great. I have full confidence that this is gonna look amazing. All right, so let's see. All right, if we have this and this, and if we're doing like 4 across, And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have essentially 4 going across that way. All right, so that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I have to shift it over one more. This is why we do an outline. Don't do dope, kids, right? And stay in school. Absolutely. All right, so we're moving everything over one. And I do like how this this is going to look. This is why I stream, because when I was trying to think what would I put onto this message board, I mean, the chat always gives me good ideas. This is why I do this. Brick sketch. Yeah. And now that we know that we could do this in a variety of ways, I think it's gonna look awesome. And even if it doesn't look awesome, it'll be destroyed and repurposed into something else. But yeah, it will look good with on air. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's exactly, that's why putting the big dope there. Thank you, Spot. Yeah, I think you're right. I think once I put that in, and the color scheme too, if we want to change the color out. In fact, this is the time, if you think there's a different color I should put in here. I'm just, spreading out the colors right now. So, all right, so we won't be using curves on that part. Okay, so now we have 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we should have 7 on this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so dope is perfectly centered. Yeah, exactly. So if you can imagine this being mounted over there, then I guess I'm going to have to keep this and buy a second one for parts, right? Okay, so this is like dope is big, and then we can put its, and once again, I'm going to just kind of frame it up, and let's see if I can show you what I'm thinking in my head. Let's see. Yeah. I think with 7 too, it makes it interesting because with dots, unlike with plates, you can do odd numbers. So this, I think, will be the T. We'll put maybe a little I here. Let's see. Dots buying spree. The on-air sign for the door to that room you're in. Yeah, that would be the main entrance to the apartment because this is my living room. Yeah. When my mom came to visit, let's just say when people come to visit, they're always kind of surprised because it's like, I don't have what you'd call a normal configuration of an apartment, because essentially my living room is my built space. I don't have a sofa. My neighbor came by to take care of my place when I was gone, and she goes, you don't have a sofa here? I go, no, I don't, because I don't use it. If I have to lay down, I lay down on my bed. Okay, so let's see, going back to how are we going to frame this? Let's just, I think if I go 4 down, because we were talking about 4 here. Who needs a sofa? The Lego apartment. That's essentially what it is. It's like, if you can imagine the main living room, with the exception of my TV up here, and I have a fireplace. I have no sofa. I have lots of tables everywhere for my Lego. And then the when my mom came to town, I moved some tables around and I put an inflatable bed that I could sleep on, and she slept on my bed. And yeah. Okay, so do you see where I'm going with this? So this is going to be like staggered. And let's see how this looks. One of these days I'll grow up and get a regular, regular configuration with regular furniture, etc. I can build a Lego sofa. I don't think so. A double-decker couch. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about, as many of you know, I'm thinking about a new place. My lease is up in the middle of April, so me counts 46 squares, dots, trays stacked up. As far as a sofa, so here, lay down on that or sit on this. Okay, so I am thinking if we have one here, I'm looking at the buffer spots because if we were, I think I need to make this 3 instead of 4. Move this up. So it's, do you see where it's coming together? IT apostrophe S, and then this will say yo and maybe an exclamation point. That's how many trays I have stacked. Oh, okay. There are many more though. Okay. Yeah, that's true. There was a double-decker couch, and that's the one that has the sick Unikitty in it because it's when they, I think, go out to sea, something like that. All right, so if we do, this is staggered by 1. So if we do the S over here, and it has to be like 3 across. Yeah. So let's see. Should I pick, is this the same color? Yeah, we want a different color. Let's go with pink. Okay, will this work? Will this blend? Maybe not. I might not be able to do it with curves because I wanted to have one buffer here. So I might have to use regular dots, regular squares, just the squares. You're pretty sure sick Unikitty was in the sea cow. Oh, okay. Well, there was, I thought, a Unikitty in there. Oh, this is interesting. There's some round ones for that. Oh, yeah. Don't forget we have these curved ones too. Okay. All right. I think we have a plan. We can use some of the quarter rounds. Who is Izzy Butters, the corgi? I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Double-decker couch was, I was right. A sitting, oh, I see. Not a sick Unikitty, a sitting Unikitty. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So we have 3, 3, and we want to do an S kind of, I guess, like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm having a mental break here. Let's see. I don't know if this will actually look like an S. I think I need one. Oh, I need one more down, which I still have a buffer. I think I'll be okay. All right, let's try this. And corner, let's round this down here. This is where it's going to be a little tricky. I don't know, will that fit? Oh, it fits. That's not bad. It's maybe it could be moved around, but at least we know that it could look like an S. And then I should put like some sort of apostrophe somewhere here. It's a Seattle Corgi account you follow on Instagram. Oh, okay. Yeah, case around the Corgi followed that. You know, I haven't really been keeping up. I really probably should do that. Now, should I use the apostrophe as the same as this color? Or should I use a different color for that? And I'm even looking at this wondering if, yeah, no, we'll leave it for now. It's dope, yo. Thank you. All right, let's try, let's see, we have white. All right, let's try that orangish color, huh? I mean, we can always rearrange colors later, but. And, oh, you know what? I wonder, remember I was talking about the round dots? Aha, we do have that. So maybe, let's see. Can we do like a quarter round to make it look like? Oh, there we go. Quarter round. With it's build, it's finish, it's dope, yo. Yes, it is. Now this might be where what I had to do with to make it really look like an apostrophe, because that doesn't really look like an apostrophe. What I had to do is actually put a jumper and then make it off center a little bit to make it kind of look more like. And I might have to do that here. Let me see if I have. I don't know if I have a 1x2 in lavender jumper. That's gonna be an interesting one. I don't think I have it in lavender. That might be something I have to order. Let's see, do I have like this gray might be close. That's a teal color. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we need, let's see. Let's use this gray, see how that looks. I'm just trying to see if you offset it a little bit, especially from a top-down look, then the it looks more like a punctuation. That looks like a semicolon, though, doesn't it? Oh, if I put a, I wonder if I put the squarish dot, if that would look better. I don't know. It's about the same, isn't it? Probably this circle is maybe better. If you put the apostrophe in front of the S, it would look less like a comma. In front of the S. Oh, like right here. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay, let's try that. If you use bricks for a younger audience, it's Duplo. Just use a 1/4-inch circle. Okay. All right. It's a good thing I have these brick separators here, because I think you also need the brick separator because you have this ridge, so it's harder to get in there. So let's see. All right, so we're just going to use a 1/4, and we're going to put it in front of the S, right? You said like this. Ah, I see what you're saying. Is that a good spot for it? Spot? Or should I put it like I had before with both, where I had this and I guess the round, where I had both, kind of like that. I don't know. We can play around with it. But anyway, we got the its. Very dope. It's like just use the quarter. Okay, so if we move that, and then right there, or should I move it up? Because I could move it up. It would be aligned with the, and we could change the color later. But I don't know. Maybe I liked it better over here. Okay, it's dope. And then the yo, we would also kind of do that similar to what we did with the I. Is put that so it's fun with fonts. Let's see, here we go. And this we can just because we're only doing 3 down, right? I could use those quarter rounds. Maybe the quarter rounds would look better, but we'll leave that for now. And then we have the O. Now this would be interesting because I think the O, because we're going to do it 3. Yeah, this will work. Okay, let's try another color, shall we? And that's going to be too big, so we need to do the quarter rounds. And oh, you know what I should be doing is I should have moved this over, so then that way maybe it's similar to that where it kind of goes down like that. Okay, so let's move this over a bit. This should be over here. Nobody caught that. Nobody said anything. It's partway done, yo. Yes, it is. The eyes have it. Yeah. And like I said, I may change the colors up a little bit, but I think this has definitely been a group effort, which is fun. Okay. And like I said, I think we go down 1 and across. Let's see. I'm looking for some quarter rounds. Maybe there's not quarter rounds in the white. Ah, there they are. Okay. Okay, so what am I thinking now? I want to do because like I said, we got to do 3 across and 3 down. Yeah, that should work. And I could even make this bigger because it's only 2 instead of 3. It depends if we want to put an exclamation point or not. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe we make this Y and then make this 4 and then maybe put a little exclamation point down here. Let's see how that's going to look. It's fun with dots. You too can have fun with your dots. There's no U in dope yo, but there is I. What? It needs the exclamation. Oh, okay. Yeah, we will have the exclamation. We will definitely have the exclamation. I'm just trying to figure out to make the yo kind of pop a little bit. I think we need it to be a little bit bigger. That's why I'm thinking that if we do this, And this Y too, I may see if we could put some curves or something up there. The joy of dots. Happy little dots. Like friendly, happy little dots. Yeah. And you could tell that this is not very straight, but it's part of it is I'm holding this up instead of being on a flat surface. But you already know that because you watch me stream all the time. I complain about that all the time. Or I don't really complain about it. I just try to explain to people why it takes me longer to build something while I'm streaming than if I wasn't streaming at the same time. Oh, that O looks really good. So maybe the Y needs to be maybe a different color, or that Y needs some work, in my humble opinion. That's a happy little yo over there. Okay, and then we need like an exclamation point, right? And like I said, we can make this smaller too. We can make this a little smaller. So the exclamation point, let's see, we need another color. All right, what color should go here? Maybe this teal, because we want this little period to be the exclamation point, right? And yep, I might have to move things up. I might have to go back to the 3. Because that's not bad. This has been your Bob Ross moment. There are mistakes, just little happy mistakes. Right. Okay, so we're going to rearrange this again. And let's see. Move this up. This is why they give you so many different brick separators too, because the little key will be helpful as well. When I get up there. Though my fingernails aren't too bad. Yeah, we need the exclamation, definitely. That's probably the best part, right? Dope, yo. Okay, let's see if we have 3. There we go. You're beginning to suspect that Lena has 24/7 Bob Ross stream. Just put a blanket over the mountain with the clouds. Yeah, possibly. I mean, what's funny about, I shouldn't say funny, but what's kind of cool about Bob Ross is that, his work has continued for decades, right? You've liked Bob Ross about 30 years, 20 years? Okay, so there we have yo. Though I'm thinking we might be able to extend this and might even be able to let these touch each other because they're distinct enough, right? Because I almost feel like this O needs to be bigger, right? Because it's yo, it needs to be big and bold, right? I did lift it up 1, so. Yeah, that looks better. Woodland creatures in his pocket as he points what else is their life. You do know there's a Bob Ross account on Twitch that does marathons over the weekend. Yeah, I think it goes all the time. Okay, so how's that looking so far? The its, and then I can start filling out the dope here, I think. Though this Y, it might be because this color doesn't pop as much. I might replace that with another color. But that's the only thing right now that I think needs some work. The Joy of Painting, an instructional television program that aired from 1983 to 1994. So it was 20 years before It was on the air. No, now working as a kid. Yeah. Yes, I know, Glenn. But I've watched it to fall asleep many nights. That's true. He has a very soothing voice. Okay, so before I commit to these colors, does that look pretty good, or should I maybe change the colors a little bit? I think this D is going to be okay. So I think we can go ahead and commit to putting these dots down for the D. I think that is pretty good. I think this is the part that it's like, how many of these square dots do I have? I hope I have a lot. You watched it on VHS? Wow, that's going back. Do people even have VHS recorders anymore? I heard that there's this big renaissance of people buying like LPs again, which seems odd, but it seems that that's like the new thing now. Oh, look at that. That's looking good, isn't it? Yeah, so this message board, I think, is going to look really cool. And I guess it's good that it's lavender. So I might just have to buy another one. Because if I wanted to, you know, black and lavender are my thing. If I had like the black with lavender dots in there, redo this. We can say this was a prototype so that we got the spacing right and then redo it in different colors. That could be fun. So there's the D. I think that's going to look really good. You watched religiously? Oh, cool. Right after Bob Vila. Yeah. Buy two. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to buy a second one. I think so. Because this, just the base plate is something. Okay, so I guess we're just going to keep chugging along here. I'll put those back in their container later. So this goes back to what's nice. I like these trays. Some people say they don't really like these trays, but I do like them. I think part of the reason why people don't like them is that they don't really fit in drawers very well, especially these yellow ones. The blue ones I can fit into Stairlight drawers pretty well. But yeah. So you can see it's coming along the lettering. DC. It's DC, which is perfect for me too, because I'm into Batman. So if you're into the DC universe. All right, so we need 6 more squares to finish this off. And like I said, I am rethinking this. I might use some quarter rounds for the Y. The Y just doesn't seem quite right. There's something off with the Y. And maybe it's the color too. Maybe we need to put a different color up there. Oh, you know what? Maybe we do. You see how we have white and this teal, white and teal? Maybe we put the pink up there. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's put the pink in there and see if that makes a difference. These are quarters. And I don't know about you, but I have so many of these quarter rounds. Heck yeah, DC. Exactly. Spot nose. Spot nose. Batman Forever, right? So, I mean, 2 more. Oh, two lavender 16 by 16 plates. Yeah, hello. Exactly. Tonight's stream is brought to you by the Brickanista Broadcast Network and viewers like you. That's right. I'm more of a IDW or Image comic fan. I don't know what IDW is. You have to educate me on that. Okay, so let's see. So it's due. It is due. Yeah, but I am thinking that we might need to put the pink in there. And then it would look balanced, right? Somewhat color-wise. Yeah, this is the thing about mosaics, which can be a bit like if you're working on the world map, it's a good thing they put together that music. I didn't put it together. I was thinking about getting it, and I'm waiting for it to go on sale because just for those 16 by 16 Technic plates, because those I think will be very useful. All right, so you like how it's coming together? It's dope. Dope and loud and proud with the dope, right? Yeah. Let's see. Eastman and Laird did Turtles. Best in my opinion from the original run. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, I see. Okay. IDW Publishing, world-renowned comic book and graphic novel storytelling includes Lock and Key, Sonic the Hedgehog, Star Wars. Ooh, Star Wars too. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, and more. Thank you. See, I didn't know that. Black and white without color on the cover. Oh, okay. And Wiki Glen. Yeah, well, it's your new phrase is Wiki Glen with one color on the cover. Oh, okay. 1984 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics. Okay. See, you learn something new. I always learn something from the chat. So thank you, chat. You guys are awesome. So going back to Brick Rodeo. So I've been asking around that if I am indeed committing to Brick Rodeo, then I think we're going to have some sort of like BBN gathering of some sort. At least two of you will be there. I know that's Glenn will be there, and more than likely Zach Martinez will be there. It's DOP. It's DOP. Okay. And I want to just double check on where this is because, yeah, I guess this could work. It could go up 1, 2, but I think it won't matter because this is not, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's even. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was an independent comic. Originally, it was on a budget because it was made by two guys who started a studio. Okay. Indeed, Spot. If not for Google, I'd be a complete idiot. You're going to try to make it to Brick Rodeo? Seriously? That's in Houston, And Peter Laird just did some awesome interviews on Cartoonist Kayfabe. Okay. I highly recommend you all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans. I do have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle minifigs because of Super Sewer Baby, because I had Super Sewer Baby meeting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, so we are close to being done. I do think this Y needs to be pink, so I think I'm going to do that first. Let me switch this up with pink. And I think that will pop more as well. Because it's just not the same. You saw it, Spot, and I agree it was great. Oh, okay, cool. Didn't realize we had a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Oh, not Texas. I thought it was Seattle. No, that's BrickCon. That's going to be later. That's going to be in September this year. Usually it's October. All right, so I'm going to put in a couple different options here for the Y. We might use these quarter rounds instead. Let's see how it looks. But I think we agree that the coral just wasn't doing it. So we're going to replace the coral. And let's see if we do this. Oh yeah, that might work. Instead of the square, we're using the quarter round. And there's a couple different ways you can do it, but I'm thinking that might be better. That might be better than the square because we had the square earlier. Let's compare the two. I don't know. Either one could work. But I think the color is definitely better with the pink. I think it just wasn't popping last time. Okay, so what do you think? Curved or square? Trust Lena. I'll be getting some Dons for the collection. Oh, a Brickanista gathering. That's all I heard. Yeah. Right now, if we're going to do one, there's three options. There is Brick Can, which would be in Vancouver, Bricks Cascade in May, which is Mother's Day weekend. So I'm not sure if people are going to be going to that. The Y is weak with the O. Does that mean square or curved? Use 2 more quarter rounds to connect the branches of the Y. Connect the branches. Oh, I think I see what you mean. Kind of like this. Is that what you mean? Like that? To do the pink. The Y is weak. Don't take offense to that, Y. It's just an opinion. We're going to make you stronger. I do like that. It's going to look more like a tulip, right? With the quarter rounds. If I can find 2 more. Come on. Come on, pink. We got to have more 2 quarter rounds in there. Here, let's see. All right, here's one. Aha. Okay, I see what everybody's saying. I think we all agree this is better, right? Ta-da! Yeah, that's so much better. Anyone going to Bricks and Minifigs in Monroe on Saturday for the International Brick Day? Oh, what time is that? I don't know if I can get there until later, though, because I have a couple commitments. Is it all day? Because I saw that announcement. I forgot about International Brick Day. Very nice. Yeah, that yo is definitely better. Okay, so I think we just have to fill in the E, and that's going to be this other color, unless we want to change the E color. I think we'll be okay. Like I said, we can always change it later. And if we follow along with the P, then it would be going along this way. And we can make it all the way out, or just partially way out. It's a deep cut spot because it's a thick pizza. Sadly, not here, GLS. Well, if you want to, we can always meet anytime. I mean, we're just local. I've met with both of you individually. I just haven't met both of you with you together. I mean, we could just set a BBN day. I mean, it doesn't have to be difficult, right? I mean, especially if you're local, because I could maybe even get Brickworm to show up, maybe. And who else is local? That's what's her name over? Ellie. Ellie might come. Ellie might be an option. So yeah, I mean, if we want to, maybe we just create one. The E should be fine. Okay. Yeah. I already like how this is looking. We might want to do some stylized section though, like the Y too. Like if we want to do a curve or something, like this. We'll play around with it. Your next 2 weeks are booked. Okay, well, it wouldn't be for a while. But if we want to, actually, you know what we could do? I actually did this once, but I had to be called out of town because of my dad. Since we were talking about the Bricks and Minifig store, they actually let us use that on a Sunday because they're closed on Sundays. They let us use it one time for a a broadcasters meeting for a people who stream kind of meetings. So okay, so we have, if I curve it, or I can use regular squares. Maybe I should keep it all squares because that's in the middle. And you gotta admit, that is pretty cool. It's dope, yo. Oops, what's that? Get that out of there. Okay, I gotta say, this was a lot of fun, and I think people helping out was also super cool. Yeah, that is great. Okay, so I'm gonna give myself full screen and show you what it looks like if I put it here, right there, underneath the on air sign. I might have to like maybe the dope needs to be in like one set of colors. Here, let's take a look at this. I'm wondering if maybe we have pink, white, and teal here. And maybe I swap out some of these. It's done, yo. A shorter middle line on the E, I think. Yeah, I think I took that off while you were talking. You might not be able to do Bionicle stream. Oh, okay, no problem. We'll figure it out. Okay, well, it sounds like people like this. I guess I'll leave it as is. I was thinking that from a distance, let's go back and go back to, from a distance, this, can you read that as it's dope, yo? I don't think the dope is popping. That's why I'm wondering if we should make, make this. I can play around with it off stream, but I do think that's pretty cool. that is a lot of fun. And thank you, chat, for all the suggestions. I'm going to take a quick screenshot of this. Oops. Actually, I can't do that with my hand in the way. Is there a function key on this side? Nope. Oh, here, I'll do it this way. There we go. Okay, hold up. Wait. I'm all thumbs here. This is like, I got to keep my arms out of the frame and smile for the camera. Okay, I don't know. That's, it is what it is. It's dope, yo. That's pretty funny, actually. Okay, my friends. You can read everything but the T. You're talking about this should we make that? Maybe we make that pink and then make this S. I don't know. I'll play around with it some more, but I think the lettering does look great. And that's perfect for me, right? You do my shadow. Yeah, my shadow's in the frame. That's true. The blues don't pop. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe we do need to replace these blues. Maybe we use this green. We can use this green color and that might pop even more, because I think from a distance, I'm just trying to see if, if I'm putting it behind me, it says D-O and then the P doesn't really pop, right? So I need to make that. I think I'm going to replace that off stream with the with this lime green. I think that might be the best way to do it. So maybe all of this needs to be replaced with the other colors that pop more. The blue works okay for the P. Oh, you think so? So you think I should just replace these with another color? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm just looking at my variety of colors in here. Like I said, I'll play around with it off stream. But if I do replace these, I think maybe what I'll do is just pink and white on the edges. And so I'll make this white and make this pink, pink, white, pink. And then maybe we'll change this up a little bit. You'd think the P is okay too, but I'm partial to that. Oh, you like the teal. Oh, that's true. Okay. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. But at least we got it all in there. We got it all in there, and that's so on brand for me. And we have it evened, so there's a stud distance between both of these. We have a stud distance all the way around the corners. It's balanced as far as, you know, the lettering. So yeah, I think it looks really good. Okay, so we'll play around with it, but I thank you everybody for your suggestions, because it definitely looks better than I think if I would have done this by myself. I may have tried to do may the clutch be with you, or just put clutch maybe all the way across. But it's dope, yo. It's just so perfect. That's great. And if you do want to have a local gathering, for those of you who are in the Seattle area, you know, send me a private message, because like I said, I've met with you individually, just we haven't met together. And maybe what we do is, like I said, I don't have a place that's big enough to host, but oh, PT McEwen's here. Great sign. Okay, well, PT, since you just joined, here's the question is, we are going to put this underneath my on-air sign on the wall, but it doesn't look like it pops. You can't really read it. So that is dope. So that's why we're kind of thinking maybe we need to change the colors up. Maybe I need to put contrast in all of them, but at least some people say, well, I like the teal, so keep the teal. And the blues are actually medium azure. I don't think so. I think they're actually teal. Are they medium azure? Let's see. Yeah, you might be right. Okay. So anyway, you got to go bigger. Oh, I see. Get an even bigger sign. Yeah, but then it wouldn't be the spirit of what we did on stream. So a larger board. Yeah. The thing is, if I put a larger board, then it would go behind the orchid. I'd have to move the orchid, and I kind of like the orchid there. All right. So I think what we're going to do, because don't forget, I also did not use this trans color too, these pearlescent ones. So I don't know if those even pop or not. Do you even see those? Maybe that's worse. You don't want to do that. Okay, I'll think about it. I will think about it. And, you know, maybe I just put all white too. That could be cool. Or all of this lime green. Because it, you know, we'll see. The one thing I will tell you, though, is that this will appear sometime behind me. And then people will say, oh, she's got her It's Dopio sign up. But yeah, and for those of you who missed earlier, I got this on sale 20% off at Fred Meyer. So teal is still fun to say. Yeah. Leave it to Glenn to be technical. Yeah. Well, ain't arguing that spot. True. Okay. So I think we're in agreement that we like the lettering. We maybe need to play around with the colors a little bit, and I'll do that off stream. But this was so much fun to do. And I just love the fact it comes with two 16 by 16 plates, which are hard to find. I was mentioning that if you buy a pick-a-brick cup from the Lego store, it's a large one is what, $14.99 or $15.99. You know, I got this for $16 and change because it was on sale. And you also get these really cool bracket pieces that come in this. You get two of these. That's really fun. And these curved border pieces. And there's several that are this corner curve. Those are in here. So if you're looking for just some interesting pieces, this is also a lot of fun. So it's a dope deal. Exactly. 531 pieces. and you get the tray. So I think, yeah, that's pedantic. So anyway, thank you everybody. Really appreciate you hanging out with me while we were working on this, and Glenn pulling out SAT words. Love it. Yes, he's being pedantic and very copacetic too while he's doing it. So anyway, thank you again, PT, Glenn, Spot, uh, Lena, also Khan for being here, everybody who's been hanging out, Brick Jedi, anybody who's been lurking or watching the stream afterwards, because I know I stream late. Though I have moved it up an hour, so hopefully that's worked out for some of you. I know other people like Hooded One has a harder time getting here, but that's okay. He watches afterwards. Thumbs up, everybody, for rock and roll. Have a good night. Yeah, thank you. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Really appreciate the "it's dope, yo" sign. So this was a lot of fun to build with you all on stream. Thank you for all your suggestions and the puns, and just a lot of fun. And put it on your calendar. If you're going to Brick Rodeo, we're probably going to have a BBN gathering of some sort. So take care, everybody. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the stream. I always keep forgetting to ask, but please like and subscribe to the stream. It helps. And if you've been missing out, we've been doing the hashtag 2-minute brick tips on, or 2-minute tech tips that are on Instagram and TikTok. So I've been posting those, and I've been trying to post them every Tuesday. And next Tuesday, my special guest is going to be Brandon from Brick Hive. And he's going to do a 2-minute tech tip, and we're going to interview him on Tuesday's show. And I will tell you, this Sunday, I'm probably not going to stream because the Niners are playing. And sorry, Glenn, I know Dallas, you're probably cheering for Dallas, but we're making it to the NFC Championship game, and that's at noon my time. So I will be completely distracted. So I won't be streaming on Sunday, but I will be back on Tuesday. So I just wanted to let you all know that. And thanks, everybody. And if you want to, don't forget you're listening to the Brickanista Broadcast Network and P.O. Box 31956, Seattle, Washington. And thank you, everybody. And oh, there's a like and subscribe. That is, yeah, all of that is hilarious. So thank you very much. And sorry about your Cowboys, but hey, I'm a Niners fan. Always going to be a Niners fan. So take care, everybody. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, I probably need to put this as a splash screen. Maybe I'll do that too. It's dope, yo, and may the clutch be with you. Take care, everybody. Bye.